Hello and
Hi.
welcome. This is our first video. It's a steep learning curve for us.
Oh, what was that? Yeah, so this is the kind of the first proper video. We've put a little 4-minute one up if you want to go and have a look for that. We're just going to give you a little bit of a background on us. Not much, just maybe the last couple of years. We were house sitting a chateau in the middle of France for about 2.5 years actually, wasn't it?
2.5 years, yes.
Which is good fun.
And we've come from the sublime to the ridiculous, as it were. We've gone from looking after a large place with 40 acres to our small one-room building. So it's a very, very different experience.
Yeah, but lovely. Actually really enjoying it, apart from the mosquitoes.
Yes, it's a windy area here,
Yeah.
which we hope will keep the mozzies down.
Hopefully.
But because it's very flat and we've got lots of water, we do have a few mosquitoes.
But do they live in salt water?
No, I don't think they do.
No.
We ought to look that up because
Yeah.
I don't know where they're coming from.
Because we have a lot of water, but it's all salt water.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of it, really, isn't it? We arrived a couple of weeks ago. We are just trying to make sense of, I mean, the people that lived here before, the people we bought from, where did they come from?
Belgium.
Belgium. I'm sure they had it working perfectly for them, but we've come in and we can't make sense of any of it, can we?
And it was just a holiday home
yeah,
for them, so
Yeah.
what sort of worked for them for a holiday of a few weeks
Yeah.
doesn't work when you're here permanently, but
Yeah.
we're just getting to grips with all that.
So in this video, just want to say that I wasn't very well. I had some kind of virus for a couple of weeks, and so you can't really hear. You can't really hear me talking. I'm kind of mumbling in the background. So apologies for that. And it's quite dark. So again, we hadn't really got the electrics sorted. So yeah, this is quite a slow video and quiet. But the next ones will be fabulous.
It's going to be a learning experience
Yes.
for us to work on these videos
Yeah.
because we've not done anything like this before.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll get
Betterer and betterer. But this one is basically us clearing out the house, sorting out everything, and that's it really. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And I feel much better now, thank you very much. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yesterday I bought 3 of these solar panels. They're second hand. 265 watt. Ouch. Oh, the other way around. It looks like they ought to go in the van. Well, of course, doesn't really have a huge amount of room in it. So we've got to try and work out how to put it in with our bluetti that's down there. I'm taking some plates back for a friend. So I think it's going to have to be somewhere in the back. So I've got to work out how to rearrange everything so it'll go in and so we can sleep on the way home as well. That's today's challenge. The 19th of March. Tomorrow morning is equinox and we are back at our usual place in Dover, waiting to cross. We're on the 6 PM ferry to Calais. This time the van is really full and there's no bed. I have no idea where we're going to sleep, but I'm sure we'll find a way somehow. We are the only camper van on a ferry that looks like it's full of lorries, so very kindly we're right at the front, right at the bow doors. We bought ourselves an AC 200 Max Bluetti in England.
Doesn't say Bluetti there.
Doesn't on that side, does it? The input is something like 900 watts, and with our 3 solar panels, that's the maximum input. We've got English plugs because it was much cheaper to buy this in England than in France, and all these different outputs. Yesterday we made a bit of a start and got some stuff out of the van. Should we go and have a go at the toilet?
Okay.
We put some grey water, I don't know, I'll probably do, don't I? Yes, I will need a light.
Very dark.
It is very dark. We put some water in the cistern and we're now going to flush it for the first time.
Oh, literally?
Yeah, just see if it works.
Seems to.
Oh, okay.
Very stinky.
It's grey water, isn't it? But I suppose it's also whatever there's stale.
Yeah, no,
Just-
it's the stale rather than the grey water.
Okay. And up there, where you're shining the torch, where you shine the torch, we've got to work out how to put a water heater. Because there's a gas water heater we think goes on that bracket there. And then we plumb it in and that gives us a shower. But we don't know, and there's a shower. We don't really know what works yet. Luckily we have the van for our needs at the moment.
Thank goodness.
This is, thank goodness, yes. This is all going to be a very much a learning curve, a steep learning curve. There's a light. We've got to get to grips with the lights.
Look at this wire. I'd not noticed all this wiring before.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's all this stuff. Look. At the moment, we think it's all just 12 volt. Oh yeah, there's another one right to the end here. But we have to get to grips with it. And one of the first things we're going to buy is going to be a light, a battery, big battery light, so we can actually see what we're doing.
I guess that's not cherry because it's too big, so it might be apple.
Don't know, it's very early. Everything's much, much earlier than it is in England, so it's difficult to know what's what.
It's definitely had blossom there, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And you can see the red here is absolutely beautiful. Hey, look, it's covered. Oh, that's have been pretty.
All these.
But, top first, yeah. Do we need a infuser?
Keep the small one, I think.
Really?
What do you think?
Huh? Nice. It's a bargain if anybody wants it.
Can I just take a lamp for a second? Yeah, it's what we've got. There's a whole series in here, sachets of the Episil.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so at least they've been doing that. They probably did it when they came back.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
A yellow pan.
Keep you happy.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep that? It doesn't fit over it, but
Can it be used if not?
I suppose it sits over a little bit of it.
We had spent at least an hour now trying to go around in circles because that is a DC pump but no connections. this is another DC pump, but a submersible pump, and the hose pipe there is severed. Here is another DC pump, and it has got a hose pipe. We added the green bit, but it has got a hose pipe and it has got an output still on it. It's got a power source, but then it's got an output on the power source. And round here we've got another bucket full, and that's got a pump as well. And then we've got two huge crates full of wires and things. We're not really sure, so we've not really got anywhere. We spent this morning emptying out, and it looks a lot bigger now than it looked before. And here's the mezzanine, where I think we'll be sleeping. And there's the other one. Couldn't get the gas working because I don't understand all these gubbins, and this thing appears to be at fault, so I've bypassed all that, and now at least we do have the cooker working. Not sure about the fridge though, because I can't actually measure whether it's working or not. At the moment there is enough light to charge the Bluetti, which is powering the electric fridge. Yeah, this looks a lot bigger than before we started. Our well is about 2.5 metres deep, and we've not the faintest idea, well, we hope it is fresh water, given we're only about 1 metre above sea level here. We hope it is. Fresh water. There's only one way to find out really, and that's to try it.
You can get a broom.
No, sorry, I didn't. Yeah. Well, it's full of bits, but it's fresh, which is a big relief. One of the souvenirs that they left us. Don't mind the skin, but I'd rather not see the animal that donated this. The end of what seems a very long day. We've even made our bed up there. We'll experiment by sleeping there tonight. We've put boards, not so we don't fall out, but so we don't feel that we're going to fall out. This is what we've removed. This is rubbish. Stuff on the left for charity, stuff on the right we might find a use for.